Hello, science superstars, and welcome. Are you ready to get prepped for your big Planet Earth exam? I thought so. We are going to have a blast with a fun quiz that'll make sure you're totally ready to ace your test. Okay, so the rules are super simple. First, I'm going to ask a question that comes straight from your science work. Second, and this is the most important part, I want you to hit that pause button and really think about the answer. Then, once you're ready, just press play and I'll show you the right answer and explain it. Ready to play? Let's do this. All right, welcome to round one, Earth Basics. We're kicking things off with some of the most important facts about our amazing home planet. Let's see what you've got. Okay, first question up. I want you to think about what we and all living things absolutely need to survive. What are those three special things that make life on Earth possible? Go ahead and pause right here to think it over. And the answer is air, water, and soil. That's right. We need the air to breathe, fresh water to drink, and good soil so all the plants can grow, which of course give us food. These three things make Earth the perfect home for us. Next question. What's the special scientific name for the Earth's round shape? And why don't we all just tumble right off into space? Pause here and think about that invisible force. You got it. The answer is a sphere. And the reason we stay put is an incredible force called gravity. Just imagine the Earth has a giant invisible rope pulling everything on it right toward the center. That's gravity. It's what keeps our feet planted firmly on the ground. Okay, let's dig deep for this next one. All the way to the very center of our planet. What are the rocks like way down there? I'll give you a hint. It is super duper hot. So pause and think about what happens to rocks when they get really hot. That's it. They are completely melted. The center of the Earth is so incredibly hot that the rock isn't solid at all. It's this gooey, swirling ball of liquid rock. How cool is that? Speaking of hot, melted rock, when a volcano erupts, all that boiling liquid comes shooting out. What is that stuff called? I have a feeling you know this one. Go on, pause here, and remember the name. It's called lava. And you know what's cool? When that melted rock is inside the Earth, it's called magma. But as soon as it explodes out of a volcano, boom, it gets a new name, lava. Well done. You are on a roll. That's the end of round one. Now get ready for round two, all about land, water, and air. Let's keep that awesome energy going. Okay, this is a classic. When astronauts look at our Earth from way out in space, they see this beautiful, swirly blue marble. So why so much blue? Pause here and think about what covers most of our planet's surface. The answer is this big number, 71%. Yep, that's how much of the Earth is covered by water. With that much water, it's no surprise we're called the blue planet. Okay, so since there's all this water, let's get a little more specific. We hear the words ocean and sea all the time. But what's the actual difference between them? Take a second to pause and think about their size and where they're located. So here's the difference. Oceans are those huge, gigantic bodies of salt water, like the Pacific or the Atlantic. Seas are smaller, and you usually find them right where the land meets the ocean. You can kind of think of seas as the smaller cousins of the giant oceans. Get ready for a quick fire round. I'm going to ask 4 questions at once, so listen closely. First, what are the large land masses called? Second, what are the smaller pieces of land that are surrounded by water called? Third, what do we call the layer of air that surrounds the Earth? And fourth, what is the special name for a living thing's home? Whew, that was a lot. Pause here and see if you can get all 4. All right, let's check those answers. The large land masses are continents. Those smaller pieces of land out in the water are islands. That big blanket of air all around our planet is the atmosphere. And that special home for a plant or an animal is its habitat. How'd you do? Fantastic work. You made it to the final round. Woohoo! Round 3 is all about exploring the sky. You are doing such an incredible job. Now, let's look up from the Earth and out into space. Let's finish strong. Okay, this is a big one. In the night sky, we see all those tiny lights. Some are planets and some are stars. What is the main difference between them? Pause the explainer and think really hard about where their light comes from. And here is the answer. A star, like our sun, makes its very own light. It's kind of like a giant glowing light bulb. But a planet, like our Earth, doesn't make its own light. It just reflects light from a star, kind of like a mirror. So a simple way to remember is stars glow and planets shine. Here we go, our final set of questions. Ready? First, how does the Earth create day and night? Second, what's our closest neighbor in space? And third, why does it look like the stars are moving across the night sky? Go ahead and pause to think through all three. Okay, let's go over those final answers. Day and night happen because the Earth is always spinning, or rotating. The side that's facing the sun gets daytime, and the side facing away gets nighttime. Easy enough, right? Our closest neighbor in space is the moon. And the stars only look like they're moving because we are the ones who are moving. It's like when you're in a car and it feels like the trees are flying past you, but it's really you that's moving. And that is a wrap. You did it. You made it through the entire quiz, and you did an absolutely amazing job. All of your hard work and brilliant thinking has totally paid off. You should be so, so proud of yourself. You are so ready for this exam. We've gone over the basics, the land, the sea, and the sky. But before you go, think about this. What was the most interesting or surprising thing you learned about our planet today? Whatever it was, hold on to that awesome feeling of curiosity. Good luck, you are going to be amazing.